Hey everyone, I'm Bob Johnson. I'm the Senior Mortgage Advisor for our industry's oldest privately held mortgage banker, Wallach & Volk. We've been in mortgage lending since 1932. And no, I know what you're thinking. I didn't do the first loan. I have been blessed, however, to have provided financing to over 25,000 families in my 20 years in the business. All right, let's jump right into this week's mortgage report. On October 6th, unemployment figures were released. They showed falling initial claims. That is a sign that the employment sector is strengthening. We also saw that employers continued to add to payrolls in September as people streamed into the workforce and most found jobs amid record openings, indicating the U.S. labor market is settling into a pace that will support the economy. We did have a holiday and a rollover mixed in last week, which did not make the Fannie Mae 30-year 3% chart look very good. We did get through both auctions last week okay, with no big negative surprises. The Fed minutes were okay as well. They have actually been doing a decent job communicating, so their minutes have not been too bad. Jobless claims beat expectations last week and export prices came out increasing. Both of these releases were bad for bonds. With our level right now just above 103.2, we need the Dow to continue to sell off. If the sell-off continues, then we should fight our way back to the 103.6 level. I'm watching the Dow very closely, and if the sell-off continues, I will recommend a float stance to my clients and not lock rates. The goal is to see if we can make up some of the loss we have taken since September 28th's high before we lock. All right, let's transition. I get asked quite a bit if I would explain the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval. I have clients call me and say, Bob, my agent told me I needed to get a pre-approval letter, not a pre-qualification letter from you. But I don't know what that means. Well, that's a great question. So let's take a look at the difference. I believe everything starts with a conversation. Either we chat over the phone or in person. We will talk about where you have lived and worked for the last 2 years, your income, your assets, and your credit. This conversation takes about 15 minutes and shines a light on the path forward in your home buying journey. But that is where it stops if we're just doing a pre-qualification. A conversation around your income, your assets, and your credit. The first place to start to truly know your purchasing power is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. For the pre-approval, we will still have that conversation around where you have lived and worked for the last 2 years, your income, your assets, and your credit. But now we'll actually take that 15-minute conversation and turn it into an application. We will pull your credit and import this data into our automated underwriting engine. Our objective is to obtain an automated approval so we know the path to take and a list of items we will need to verify. The next step in the pre-approval process is verifying the items from our conversation and the automated approval. We will ask that you forward these items to us. These items are typically your last 2 years' W-2s and tax returns, your last 30 days pay stubs, your most recent 60 days bank statements, and any quarterly statements for your 401k, IRA, and money market accounts, and any letters of explanation regarding any gaps of employment in the last 2 years or any credit challenges that we may need to overcome. From there, my team and I will verify that everything matches up from our initial conversation and what is being required by our automated approval. This process takes about 24 hours, and once we have everything verified, we will issue you and your real estate professional a pre-approval letter. There is a big difference between the pre-qualification and the pre-approval. The last thing we want you to do is go out and get emotionally attached to a property you want to live in, just based on that initial conversation and not qualify. That is why we recommend taking this step to get pre-approved and why real estate professionals ask that you obtain a pre-approval letter over a pre-qualification. Are you thinking about buying a home? To help decide if now is the right time to buy, download my ebook. This will give you 20 things to consider when buying a home. You can also visit me online or give me a call at the office. I would love to help you with your home financing options. Your dream home may already be within your reach.